When you hear the beat, you know what it's all about. We're heading into the world of entertainment, just celebrity gossip and everything in between. The Grapevine is live on the Smooth Breakfast, Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life, love entertainment, love everything as well. You know what it is. It's 21 minutes past 8 a.m. on a Tuesday. Tuesday and Thursdays at this time, this is what we do. We get to talk about everything within the entertainment space. Welcome along to another roller coaster ride with us. My name is Ayokunmi, and of course, on a Tuesday, you know I never do this alone. The one and only Amazon himself. Well, in a way, yes. Irabor Okosun joining me on the show. Irabor, good morning to you. Great to have you on the Grapevine.
Good morning, Ayo. How's everything? Good morning, Lagos. Great to be
Good,
here
good,
again.
good. Fantastic to have you after the long weekend, and I'm pretty sure that you had a great weekend in one way
Mm,
or another. I don't know how, but I just feel that you did, Irabo. So
I
yes.
like the vote of thanks. I love the belief.
I mean, if I don't have belief, what exactly do I have? I don't know, really and truly. Anyways, Lagos and wherever it is you're listening to us, join us in the Grapevine this morning. Send your messages in on WhatsApp on 0809 444 440 That is the WhatsApp number. We're also on YouTube. We're streaming live at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. Smooth 981 FM Lagos. So if you're out of the country in diaspora and you just love to be part of the Grapevine, that is the way to actually join us. Okie dokie, Irabor. Let us begin with this particular, should I say, story about Ojude Oba. Over the weekend, Salah weekend, long Salah weekend, Ojude Oba is a staple every single year. The second day of the Salah celebration that actually comes up, and despite its global attention and cultural significance, this year's edition of the Ojude Oba Festival in Ijebu in Ogun State, it again struggled under the weight of poor organization, outdated infrastructure. Some even said subpar hospitality. There's so many issues surrounding. I mean, what should have been a world-class celebration of Yoruba heritage became yet another case study in how not to host an international cultural event. Now, I have people who personally attended the event, and one of my former colleagues on Instagram, she was there, to cover from a media point of view, and she was very very ticked off. Made a couple of comments, talking about, despite all the glitz and glamour, we don't talk enough about the failings that go on behind the scenes where this festival is concerned. Someone else told me, his experience, and it was chaotic. Really and truly, these sort of festivals, right? But when we talk about culture, heritage, these are the sort of things that put us on the map. When are we going to get it right and put ourselves at the forefront when it comes to cultural events and so on and so forth?
Well, I mean, to answer your question simply, it's when the citizens look inward and choose to be better people. Simple. Yes, the government has a lot, to be blamed for, but the people themselves also need to do better individually. I mean, I'm sure I've shared this story here before about my tailor who had my clothes for 3+ years.
That makes me
You know,
laugh.
you get my point. And the guy is still showing agidi on
Till
top of
now.
the matter. Do you understand? Agidi, like, he has given me my clothes because I paid him. Not that I can't pay him the full, balance, but I just paid him about 70% of the balance just to withhold the 30%, because he wasn't even remorseful to begin with, And this guy has been buzzing me incessantly for the past 3 weeks, even saying, "Now, wow, now so human being they behave, blah blah." Like, if you X-ray the situation, you would be like, shouldn't you even just be pleading with Irabor that I'm so sorry about this? You get my point. The reason I'm raising this is that we cannot get better if we don't choose to do better. We always want to one up the next person. We need to adopt the ways of the Jews, where everybody is trying to make sure that nobody is left behind. If you are failing as a Jew, it's because, I don't know, there's just this generational curse on you that your enemies have said you are not going to do well. But as Africans, as Nigerians, we need to hold ourselves accountable. The moment you even try to correct somebody in good faith, you are seen as a hater. You are seen as something just negative. They don't even cuckoo do am now. Leave them that they try after all. That spirit, that mediocre, I don't even know whether it is subpar spirit that you can just accept anything that is nothing and be comfortable with it. That is why Westerners will ride you till eternity, because they know that once they just give you small change like this, it's done. You are prepping this thing. It's once a year. Now, I don't know who is responsible for whatever, but me, I can say this one for sure. Nigeria that we know, if they earmark 1 billion for something, for example, we know that 800 Otilo, 200 would still Otilo. Last is maybe 10 million that they will now use and still
squeeze everything out
and
somehow.
Squeeze everything and somehow and move. And that 800 million is not as if somebody even say, okay, let me even go and use this one to fund Film Village or something. They have gone to use it to buy property that nobody's going to live inside. It's just going to wash away, and they use it to fly private jets, give it to young girls, give it to young boys. Like the money is not used properly. So yes, all these parallels that I'm drawing is to highlight the fact that we cannot make this festival like the Met Gala in our own way, where it is revered and people from outside would even want to come and be a part of it, just as people are loving Afrobeat and all that. We are not ready as a race or people, to really put things that are staples out there that people, it will just be a beacon. You just know, okay, it's on everybody's calendar, man. We are headed to Ogun State. You're like, where is Ogun State? Ogun State in Nigeria. I mean, all these things will give you brand positioning as a nation. But again, planning is an issue. We cannot even have concerts by our big artists. Thames is going to open FIFA World Club World Cup, whatever, soon. Thames cannot perform. Where does Thames want to perform in Nigeria that would, embody what Thames is now? No pun intended. Now, if you really look at this festival, how much potential it has, how colorful it can be, the amount of profit, revenue generate, like, oh my God. Do you know how many Ashoebi can be sold? Do you know that it doesn't have to be a day thing? Do you know that you can have something preceding it, superseding it? Do you know that you can have continuous revenue flow where you can have a website, all the clothes that were, showcased,
that were worn and all that,
purchase it, the level of branding that needs to be done. My God, do you know the potential? Just fix electricity, fix water, fix road, basic amenities that are till today. So again, I don't know I really don't, sometimes I sit down and I think, I just be like, God, waiting this up. Why are we where we are? What is the issue that we have band A, band C? On top light again, we they do water, pure water, and table water. On top light. Like, I'm just looking, we are not serious. We are not ready. We are doing, it's because it's Yoruba, let's keep him in office. We have not done our, hey, we are not ready. We are not ready. So it will continue being like this. It will, and people have cashed out from that festival. And Definitely. The people that are cashing out, because they want to keep cashing out, they will keep it where it is and not allow anybody. Then, see, we don't have a spirit of excellence. Like, if we are charged to do something, let us now know that, okay, this thing must be done properly. Not for me, for the greater good, for the brand Nigeria. You want to do airline, you did press conference, you reveal logo. We never see airline.
We did, but just not the real airline.
We never see airline. Airline no live wrong way. Oh. And it's not as if we don't have people that are, knowledgeable and have the wherewithal to do or carry out all these things. We do. Yeah, I mean, see, look, I saw the story this morning. I just shook my head and say, Ayo, this talk, we all know the answer. We go talk from that to tomorrow. Me, I believe in action. See, you need to, first of all, hire 1 or 2 PR firms. Secondly, all the people that are pioneers in their respect, what's her name, Vicky James and all these people, like, and so on and so forth, Larry da Silva and everybody, put them to task. Charge them to position this thing very well. Liaise with media houses. Build, in fact, from now, you can invest, the government, invest in buying plots of land that you already even own. Build chalets, guest houses, hotels. But now, even if you build a hotel, by the time the hotel starts, overhead will kill you because Kosi lights, fuel, diesel, 1,000. Where you want, if like, it's you know, as hey, let's go to the next story.
The issues are plenty. I can see you're getting a bit emotional about everything. You know what? Just breathe deeply. We'll take a very quick breather right now. When we come back, we'll talk about Thames. You mentioned her before, and we'll talk about Thames and a whole lot more. Tayo already on the grapevine. He's come back virtually from Ojude Oba as well. Tayo, welcome back from the celebrations. We'll see you on the other side. Don't go anywhere. The grapevine will continue. Man, I headphones missed on that day.
See, my guy, we're not ready. We're not ready.
I don't know why everything has to be so difficult. Well, like you said, some people keep things the way they are because they benefit from it, and that's symptomatic of Nigeria as a whole. Things are kept the way they are because certain people are benefiting greatly from the way the system actually is.
And they can even benefit more. And the basic Nigerian is not even looking to buy private jet too. The basic Nigerian, do you know that there's a woman I buy akara from? I've been buying akara from her, I'll say since 1995.
What?
Yes, since 1995. I've been buying akara from, in fact, 94. Let me know, even 94, 95. So I've been buying akara from that woman steadily. That woman akara now is, I think, 50 naira, 100 naira. I can't remember. I remember when I was buying it 2 for 5 naira. Do you understand? Like that kind of level. Now, that woman, if you notice, she has been frying that akara since. She don't send Pikin go school with that akara business. She understand? That woman is not looking for anything extraordinary. She just wants to sell her market. She just there, right?
Right.
You know what? Like, do you understand? Like, she know what make oil cost, make kerosene cost, she just want do her thing, stay at boys' quarter, just make she just day.
And us live a simple life.
Everybody you get, but that woman now want kill himself because lights go nearly buy him, a biz go spot.
Oh? Hey, we are back. And we have returned the grapevine on a Tuesday morning, Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life, 34 minutes past 8 a.m. My name is Ayokunmi. Irabor also with me this morning, taking a look at the entertainment just from all around. We're having a very, very interesting morning. We talked about Ojude Oba, and we'd like to get your experiences as well, your thoughts on it as well. If you actually attended, hey, let us know how it went. Let us know what it was like, what you saw, what you liked, what you didn't like. That would also give us another, should I say, more of a real-time experience at the event, and really how we can make it a whole lot better. The potential to make it absolutely huge is there, but are we going to do that? Is our anyhowness going to get in the way? Once again, let us know your thoughts. The WhatsApp number is 0809-444-0981. 0809-444-0981. And we're also on YouTube at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. Smooth 981 FM Lagos. You can leave your comments in the chat box. Tayo says, like I mentioned earlier, he's back from Ojude Oba virtually to be on the grapevine. And he says, all I can say is check your health because the journey is long, and protect your phone because it can leave you and not return. I heard phones missed a lot on that day. We need to start checking the excesses of people. And now a baddie wants to sue a prof. Perhaps Taylor is listening to the grapevine. Anything is possible, really, because we are global. We definitely are global. That is the truth. All right, Irabor, let's talk about Thames. She sets a headline, the first ever FIFA Club World Cup final halftime show taking place at the MetLife Stadium in New York on July the 13th. Now, according to a statement by Global Citizen, the producers of the show, The star-studded performance will be broadcast live, allowing fans around the world to tune in. Now, she'll be joined on stage by Colombian hitmaker J Balvin and American pop star Doja Cat, creating an international lineup for the historic event. Of course, Thames has shared her excitement and deeper meaning behind the show. I mean, good stuff for Thames. If you remember the FIFA World Cup 2022, yeah, Davido performed at the opening ceremony as well. And, Nigerian artists still doing big things on the world stage, and Thames is going to have her moment as well. Irabor?
First of all, there's oil on Thames's head. So God, no, seriously. Her rise to superstardom, I'm not saying she's not talented. I'm just saying God just said it's your time, and things have just been happening for her. I'm happy for her. She has a great team around her from what I can see. She's really, in America making moves, with the acquisition of that team, the football team. So, I mean, now that she's going to be part of the headline acts that would be performing during the halftime, I mean, that's super, 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 super. I mean, the sky is the starting point for her. So now, I'm just going to piggyback off our previous topic and relate it to this one. Thames now is going to be performing at the halftime of FIFA Club World Cup final. You there, yeah?
Yeah.
You there, yeah, Abi?
I hear you.
No, I'm not. I don't have network connection. I'm saying I'm trying to allow it echo. Do you get? All right. Now, check this. She's going to perform there. She does a great performance or whatever. She has great music. We know her. Everybody knows her. What would people see when they go and check out Thames, where she's from, her country? Like, they would want to find a way to connect with her in her own place, Nabi. When they go there, waiting they go find. What will they find? Nigeria. We keep speaking about potential. We don't see anything. Can she even do the same thing? Do we have any competition that Thames can come and perform for? That it is so revered. Are we building anything like that? What stadium is she going to use? What infrastructure is in place for her to be able to even do this thing? You're not supposed to be only international champion. Local champion too is also good. Do you understand? What makes you international is you can go everywhere and everything is solid for you. It's sad to see this, like happening currently still till today. Nigerians follow football, love football. We don't even have a functional league. Are we even part of this FIFA Club World Cup? Are we even trying to milk everything milkable in this life? The only thing I like about this FIFA Club World Cup, because FIFA is really trying to milk all the players with all the competitions, all the strategies and all the formats, all the conference leagues, all the nations leagues, all the every. Kudos to FIFA. The part I like, because I'm a fan of using your platform to extend and give back to those who are going to come after you. It is the education fund, the FIFA Global Citizen Education Fund with FIFA and the Global Citizens people. That's Gianni Infantino and this guy, Hugh Evans, who is the co-founder. That's the part I love. They're looking to raise $100 million, to expand quality education and football for children. So they are doing something that is so remarkable, iconic. They're now also giving back. Waiting with a package for this country. What are we doing with ourselves? What are we doing? NPFL, Kosi Konkon, jersey sales, Oda, which player we don't know, profile, nothing. Websites, follow up, media, bam, nothing. The same football people that are in Nigeria, following Chelsea, following Liverpool, following everybody. Have you seen when Nigerians even go and watch league games, how packed they are? Like sardines of 2009, not the current sardine that is Cantio, the one of 2009, I have plenty fishing time. Like, we are not even milking merchandising in any way, shape, or form. Like, do you understand? We don't even have, how can people even spend time with their loved ones? Okay, you go to film. Film is already expensive. Economy is going to kill us. You can't even go and watch games. No basketball team to follow. No football team to follow. No lawn tennis. Nothing. Nothing. And the idea complaining that Nigeria, we have opportunities. Even in the cinema space too. Local cinemas will make you money if things are done right. We just, I don't know. I'm happy for terms. Oh, sorry, I'm using this as a way to, but see terms. Shouldn't we be using terms, whiskey, to be bringing people inside Nigeria as tourism? Eiffel Tower, lamppost, where get good PR. They make money for Paris. Just that one alone is feeding the whole Paris. We have nice national theater with ample land space. We are not using it. It's nothing. The water there is mixed with concrete and sand, and we don't even know if it is artistic structure that we're looking at, or it is negligence. I don't even understand. Like, what are we doing? The bridge surrounding it, you cannot even pass because trailer. You want to enter Ireland, they are fixing bridge. This road is closed. How do you even want to host events if it is FIFA World Cup under 17? How can you even host anything that will bring people notoriety and branding and everything? But we are there doing what we are doing. It's not going to work. It's simple. It's not going to work. So kudos to Thames. So let her keep performing outside. Make sure she make her money.
Well,
Or join.
it is what it is at the end of the day. But there's something interesting about this particular event. Now, I know that you are a big basketball fan, and which is an American sport, so you're already used to halftime shows and everything. There's been this whole back and forth about bringing that same culture into football. I mean, that is where this actually comes in. This halftime performance. Are you one of those that say, I mean, it's a brilliant addition. It can happen in football and other sports, or do you think it doesn't actually work there, depending on where it is you're looking in from?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. You can test
Mm.
it and see if people would love it. Yes, halftime shows are also good because once players go into the locker room, it's not like they're on the pitch. Like, people also go to the locker room in basketball, but during first quarter, second quarter, they are also still on the court. But my point is, what will people be doing during the halftime? It can keep people to be watching that channel if they're at home. It can keep people in their seats if they're at the stadium. In fact, it can even increase the ticket prices if they say, every halftime of every Premier League or every something, maybe one artist, one thing is going to come. Of course, people will stay behind. People would want to, attend more matches. It's an incentive. I believe it's an incentive. If you know that during FA Cup final, Thames is going to perform, or Burna Boy or somebody, or David or somebody or whatever, I don't know, any English artist, of course people would come. I mean, it's not as if they don't already have packed, stadia for respective events, but for the regular local league games and all that, yeah, if you can afford it, do so. Anything to get people, gingered and to attend, for sure. I think it can work.
Yeah, just wanted to get your thoughts on that because I've had arguments with people over it back and forth. I will keep my thoughts to myself on that one. But what I will not keep my thoughts to myself on is this particular story. I mean, I can't leave this morning without getting your thoughts on it, Irabor. And it, of course, has to do with Pastor Paul Adefarasin. Now, the car spotter whose video stirred widespread controversy and conversation online has received a 350,000 naira cash donation from members of the public moved by his story. Now, the fundraising effort was spearheaded by popular media personality Daddy Freeze, and he announced via his Instagram page, revealing that the money was raised by compassionate followers who were touched by the young man's living conditions. We know during the live session, the young man could not show his face due to a lack of electricity. His identity remains undisclosed. He shared that he stopped attending school after secondary school due to financial difficulties. He studied commercial subjects and, since devoted himself to car spotting, sometimes spending up to 8 hours standing by the roadside in hopes of capturing luxury vehicles on camera. And of course, we know how everything played out when he filmed Pastor DeFerras's car and the viral video of him allegedly showing him flashing what many believe was a firearm. Irabor, just give us your thoughts on that particular incident and this one, just to sum everything up together. I could not leave without getting you to share your thoughts.
Yeah, so because we're in the media space, journalism and all that, we always deal with facts. We have to fact check certain things. I couldn't clearly see any firearm in the video.
Right.
And if he did, attempt to brandish a firearm that wasn't registered and all that, of course he should be in custody. I mean, that's against the law. Now, if he had the right to bear a firearm, I believe if anybody threatens your life, you defend yourself. That's why they call it self-defense. Now, if somebody's job is to be transporting or car spotting or spotting, whatever, and you're trying to incite reactions, because that's what those types of people do. They try to incite reactions so that they can trend, which kind of leans towards what that guy was trying to do, because we don't have the full story, how it started. Because I don't think anybody's just going to wake up and brandish firearm like that. So we need to see or understand the full picture. Pastor Adefarasin is out there. Everybody knows him. This guy, we don't even know who he is. He needs to come out and let us, keep everything out there and let everybody know what it is. I know people are agitated towards pastors, which even me, I don't see why a pastor should be driving luxury cars. In my own opinion, I don't see why. I mean, yes, you should drive a car. I'm not saying you shouldn't drive a car. Sure, you get my point. You can even own a jet, depending on how your movement is, no problem. But I don't think you need to embody luxury if you're a pastor, in my own opinion, because there are so many things that car can do so much in society. How many schools have they built? How many housing homes, whatever, have they built? I don't know. So that's where I'm coming from with it. Sure, you get my point. But I would not now use that one to now make it seem as if, if you come and charge towards a pastor, he can't defend himself or whatever. Of course, he's a human being now. Do you get my point? And so that's where I'm coming from with it. You can't go and be inciting people. You go play with lion for zoo. Lion bites you. Say, come and see, lion beats me. You are stupid now. Of course, the lion will bite you. Why are you? I don't understand. It's like even with men and women, they jack your husband shirt every day. He tell you slap one day. Now your fault. Oh, forget whether he should have held himself. You cannot go and incite somebody and expect them to be normal. It's not possible. See what they do in Hiroshima now. They go mess with America. They drop atomic bomb. The place is still boiling to today. You cannot. They say you F around and you find out. You get? So you cannot be moving mad. We as men, if we see a bigger man, we don't say this guy. Do you think we'll be agitating the guy? Nah, my guy, you go turn him to bro, Safwan, how you doing? You don't chop today. Make a hook you up. You understand?
I can relate.
I mean, do you understand? What are we saying? I mean, do you get? So I beg. Let's stop all this nonsense. And see, let's stop all this nonsense. Me, all these things, I know how to handle all these people. I don't get time. There's always nonsense and move on, man.
All right, let me take your messages. Oh my goodness. This is a British man from Surulere. British man in Surulere. Interesting. It says, you've really spoken well on the issue of the concert. Imagine Thames, Wizkid, or Davido performing at this event. Imagine how much it will generate for the state, even the country. See, we've imagined so much. Imagination wants to wound us at this point in time. Zikolo says, you see this attitude of our leaders started way back. Are you aware that successive Lagos state governments have launched the 4th mainland bridge logo, yet we haven't seen the bridge? I haven't seen the logo. I have to check for that, Zikolo. Thank you for mentioning. I will check. I don't know about the logo, but I'll check to see. And he says, it is well. Congratulations to Thames. And on YouTube, James Silas in the building. He says, the Ojude Oba Festival did not have this massive attention till last year. Clearly, the organizers did not foresee or prepare for the number of people that would storm the event this year. Still on the matter, the governor needs to step in properly and understand that this is an opportunity for the state to thrive and flourish. Invest in hotels, venues, security, and so on and so forth. I mean, I get what James is saying, but even last year, there were issues and there was conversation over the state of the roads and so on and so forth. Even at the last Ojude Oba, which was last year, same issues have been raised once again this year. So, I mean, maybe they weren't expecting, the number of people that will come in this year, but they would have anticipated that people would still come and things should have been put in place at the barest minimum, really. So, like James has said, the governor definitely needs to do a whole lot more. The potential is massive.
Ayo, you did event last year. You saw how it trended and everything. You will not anticipate that you will have more next year. Abi? You will not anticipate, Abi.
He also says on Thames, the World Cup and Nigeria are playing common sense. Irabor, off your mic, it's okay. And then Lucas says Irabor has vexed. Honestly, we're too brilliant of people to remain where we are. That is the true story. We're too brilliant of people to remain where it is that we've chosen to remain. Anyways, I need to turn off the mics at this point in time and bring the grapevine to a close. It's been an interesting morning with you all sending your messages. Thank you so much. We appreciate you taking the time out to do that. And big thank you to you, Irabor, for joining me this morning. Always a fun time with you on the radio.
Pleasure always. Now I have an Instagram handle, though.
Praise him, praise him.
Finally, I've gotten a new phone. So Irabor Okosun 100.
All right, Irabor Okosun 100. You should have been 1 million naira, but Tayo has already elevated you to 1 million before.
Let the handle not now be too long. If I now want to do Jersey, the Jersey are now so too Jersey for the name. Let's keep it.
All right, Irabor Okosun 100. You need to jump on Instagram and, of course, follow Irabor right there. Brilliant stuff. Thank you, Irabor, once again. Have a great rest of the week. We have talk to talk, so I'll reach out to you definitely behind the scenes.
For sure.
All right, then. Take care of yourself. Lagos, it's been real. Thank you so much for being a part of the Grapevine on Smooth 98.1. The Smooth Breakfast will kick on. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.